Hello everyone and welcome back to the Sister Slayyy channel. I am Tiffany and today we're going to be looking at some recent content primarily from July and August. We're going to start out with some hairs, and I will say most of the custom content we're going to look at today will be for female Sims, but if you're interested in seeing any male Sim CC or toddlers or children custom content in the future, just let us know and we can be sure to include that as well. So we'll start out here with this beautiful hair from Is Zhao, and it's this sort of mid-length, everyday, wavy hair with a nice headband. This is called the Anne hair, and what I really love about this hair is that you can actually change the headband. It is in the hats category, and you have a wide array of patterns, swatches you can choose from to color coordinate with your outfit, or really just switch up your look. So I think that's always really handy. And then the next hair is Is Zhao. And this one is called the Chloe hair, and it actually has an accessory in hats as well, which is just some little clips. So you'll see if I pop the clips in, they make it a little more fancy. You can change the color of the clips. You have a few different swatches here to choose from. And then without the clips, it's just gonna be a really nice everyday mid-length hairstyle. The third hair that we have is actually the newest one that I've downloaded, and this is by OK Rue. It's called the Calliope hair. I think it's really pretty. It's a mesh edit of the hair we recently got with the Nifty Knitting Stuff Pack. So really beautiful with the baby hairs and the dreads. So great hair option there. And then the following hairs, the next two actually are going to be by Okio. So this one is the Anna hair, which is just a really nice sort of side ponytail. And then the next one is a little bit fancier. I really like this one. This one is called the Zoe hair. Again, this is by Okio. And so it's a braid that goes down to a bun in the back. If I turn around and show you, we have double buns here. And then in the front, you just kind of have the sort of side swept behind the ear. So that one's the Zoe hair. And then we have three hairs coming up by Sarah Sims. So the first one is a mesh edit of the Discover University hair, the one that's very long in the back. This one is called the Coral hair. And then the next two hairs, also by Sarah Sims, are very similar. So they're both going to be edits of the Eco Lifestyle hair with the braids and the tendrils in the front. You have your shorter version, which is called the Mara, and then you have this longer version, same in the front, just a longer ponytail, and this one is called the Laura hair. So both of those are really beautiful options. And then we have two hairs by one of my favorite creators, A. Harris 00 Brittany or Austin. The first one is called the Estelle hair, and this one has two variations. You can do the piece with the option with the bits in the front here, or you can choose to remove those bangs and just have it pulled straight back. The next hair I really love. This one isn't out for public release yet. It is also by A. Harris 00 Brittany, and it will be available for public release on the 22nd. This one is called the Daphne hair. Again, kind of that mid-length wavy hair, and this one comes with an accessory as well. So the clip in the front here, you can actually add a couple of floral pieces. You have a pretty wide color palette here to choose from to coordinate with your outfit, or you can just leave that off and have just the clip itself. And then the next hair we have is actually, I think, my favorite in the bunch, and this is called the Jules hair by Advokai, and it is a mesh edit of two of the different hairs from Eco Lifestyle. I think it's really, really beautiful, kind of quirky, but looks really good on a lot of different colors and would look really good on a lot of different Sims. Moving on, we have another hair by Advokai. This one is called the Plum hair. Really nice, simple, everyday hair. And then we have a couple of options by Quirky Introvert, and Quirky Introvert does amazing long hair. So if you are looking for some longer options for your Sims, that's a great place to check in. All of these links will be included in our Tumblr post, which will be linked in the description below. So definitely check out Quirky Introvert if you do want some longer hairs. This one is called the Gloria, and there are two variations. So you can see here we have the bangs or the tendrils in the front, and you could remove those and just have the ponytail. And I do think it has a pretty nice hairline on it as well. And the next hair that we're looking at is by Dogsill. This one is called the Rue hair. Again, a really beautiful hair that would look great in a variety of swatches. And this one, I actually have a hairline that I'll be showing in a few minutes that I think will look really nice with this hair as well. But of course, it does stand on its own without it. Next up, we have 3 hairs by Enrique. The first one is interesting because most of Enrique's hairs do tend to be a little bit longer. So I like that this is giving us a shorter option. This is called the Money hair, and it is just kind of a high pony that has been curled under. Really pretty. And then the other 2 Enrique hairs are that more traditional Enrique long style that is so beautiful. First, we have the chick hair, which is going to be these 2 long braids coming down on either side into ponytails. And then the next one is the fall hair, which I really love. It has just the one side that's wavy with braids on the other side. Next up, we have a creator called G, and again, this is another great creator if you're interested in longer hairs. They have some great longer braids. And then this hair, which is called the Amelia hair, is just a really beautiful long hair that cascades down the back. The final couple of hairs I have are from Savvy Sweet. Savvy Sweet is one of my favorite creators. All of her stuff is so good and so unique. And I really love this bob that she came out with. So this bob is called the Bonnie Bob. It's just really sleek and looks good on a variety of Sims and a variety of colors. I think it's a really sharp hairdo that you could use for pretty much any Sim. And then the next hair that I have is an older one by Savvy Sweet. It's actually one of my favorites that I've had in my game for a while. And this is called the Ava Afro Puff. And the reason that I'm including it is I want to show you the new hairlines that I've downloaded from Savvy Sweet, which I think are really, really good. So the first one here, I'm going to pop it on and change it to match her hair color. This one's just a little bit shorter than the second option, but you can see it adds this additional detail here, so it gives the hair a little bit more visual interest around the hairline, the forehead area. And then you have the second one, which is very similar. It's just a touch bit longer, and it's going to curl in there. And these are included in the skin details category, so you can include them with all the different hairs that you style that particular Sim with. I'm going to pop it off for now, but while we're in the skin details, I'll go ahead and show you the couple of skin details that I have for the month. The first one is the skin that my Sim is currently wearing, and that is this tangerine skin by Sims in Winter. This is how the Sim looks without it, and then obviously with it, everything is smoothed out a little bit more. I love the detail around the nose, so that's a really nice skin blend. And then I also have this one by Symbiance. And this one is not bringing as much in terms of like sculpting the nose, but it does add a little bit of freckles to the cheeks, a little bit of texture there. So another nice option, could work for a variety of Sims. And then I also have some freckles here that I downloaded from Dangerously Free Jellyfish, which Dangerously Free Jellyfish makes some great content, particularly their eyes. So I highly recommend checking those out. But as you can see, it just gives her faint freckles, and you can sort of choose the opacity of that based on your Sim skin tone or what kind of freckle coverage you want to have there. Before we move on to clothes, I will just quickly run through some makeup. I don't have a lot of custom content makeup this month, but I did download a few new pieces that are worth sharing. I always love anything by Cryptic Sims, so I do have the new Cryptic Sim Stormy palette, which you can see here. It's providing beautiful highlight on her eyes. It comes in a ton of colors, lots of purple and pinks, and then the more neutral swatches for those of us who prefer that. I then have a lip option from Cryptic Sim as well, which is called the Butterfly Babe gloss. I think it's similar to the Fairy Gloss, which is another lip that they've put out, and you can see the swatches here. They coordinate nicely with that Stormy palette. Then from Dangerously Free Jellyfish, I have a gloss option. I do really enjoy glosses lately in the game, so it's nice to have another one, especially in some of these darker, vampier colors. It will be good for my fall and winter Sims. And then the last thing here is a blush option, also from Dangerously Free Jellyfish. And this one is going to give you some brighter options. You can see it coloring her cheeks here really nicely. If I remove it and add it back, you can really see that it's a little bit across the nose as well. The only accessory that I've downloaded this month is a pair of earrings. So we pop in here to look at our earrings. You can see them here. They are by Glimmer Sims, which is a content creator I'm not too familiar with. But I really liked them because they're kind of dainty and simple, and most of the stuff we have in the game tends to be a little chunky. So it's nice to have a simple option here, and it does just come in these 3 metallic swatches. So now we will get into the clothes, and most of the clothes that I have are either sets or full body outfits. I don't have a lot of standalone tops or bottoms, so I'll kind of walk through tops and bottoms together. The first one here, I really love. This is actually a recolor of a set by OK Roo. And the recolor is by Faded Springs, who's one of my absolute favorite custom content creators. They do really beautiful recolors and create really beautiful color palettes. So I have a lot of hairs by them. I have a lot of clothes and even furniture. So definitely check out Faded Springs if you haven't already. But the first one here is just this wrap top, and you can see it comes in a wide array of solid swatches, and you do also have some patterns here as well. And like I said, this is a recolor of the original by OK Roo. So here's the OK Roo piece. And then the bottom is this culotte pant. And again, you have the original by OK Roo or the recolor by Faded Springs, coming in that same color palette with lots of great color swatches and options for you to choose from. The next outfit is actually really focusing on the top. So the top is by Syntate. It's this absolutely beautiful top here, and this is called the Maiden Top, and the skirt I just paired with one I already had from Sora Sims called the Cherry Skirt, which I'll link below, and I'm using that throughout the video. But the Maiden Top is new for Syntate. It does come in Syntate's really nice color palette, which includes pastels, some brighter colors, some neutrals, so you really do have a lot of variation. I just think this top is so well made and different from anything else I currently have in my game. Next up is going to be a bikini. So this is a 2-piece set. So this is the top, but there is a corresponding bottom. This is by Brianite Sims, and it's called the Verde Bikini. This one is also going to come in a good color palette. It is all solid swatches, so you could either mix and match your bikini look, or you could style the top and bottom in the same color. And then we have this great little top. This one is again by Quirky Introvert. And this one is part of a larger set, which I believe is called the H&M Summer Florals collection. I have one other piece in here from that as well, which I'll point out in a little bit. But it's a great collection, includes some tops, some skirts. There's items for male Sims as well. And I downloaded the brights, but there is also a neutral option if you want to check that out. So just showing off some of these great colors for summer. And then the shorts are from the game. Those are just the bowling shorts. Next we have a top and a skirt, both by Syntate, and again, this one isn't out yet. This will be available on August 21st for public release, but if you are a patron of Syntate, you could download it now. I do encourage you, if you have the means, to support the custom content creators, please do, because they continue to bring us amazing pieces. Obviously, if you don't, that's completely understandable, and you can download it for free when public access is available on the 21st. So this is called the Elodie skirt and the Elodie top. And again, it's that same color palette from Syntate that I really love, with the pastels, the bolder colors, neutrals, so you really have everything. And this sleeve is one of my absolute favorites. There's a dress by Syntate with a similar sleeve that I really, really like. So I love these for party outfits, or, you know, my going out outfits for my Sims. Next up, we're looking at a few pieces from Clumsy Alien. Clumsy Alien is a very consistent custom content creator. I love almost everything they do. They come out with gorgeous little sets that you can mix and match. And this month is no exception. So the first top I have here is the Bee top. And it's a really simple top. You can change out the colors, see all the different swatches, but it's just a little tank top. Could be worn with a variety of pieces, kind of has that Henley look with the button up there. And the skirt is called the Clover skirt. Really cute, has the little chain detail here. And this one's gonna come in a variety of colors. You've got some solids, but then you also have the plaids, which I think are so cute. Really would look good for a back to school lookbook or something like that. The next entire outfit is also by Clumsy Alien, and this one is my favorite. I love this top. It's so unique compared to anything else that I have. Most of the other like open shirts that I have like this kind of look alpha, but this still looks pretty Maxis match, and I think it's really well done. I love the color palette as well. So this top is called the Mauve top. And I'll show you a few of the different color options on this one. I personally love the original swatch, but it does come in a few other striped patterns as well as solids. And then you have the corresponding shorts for that, which are called the Astrid shorts. And I like the shorts because they're really high-waisted, which is different than a lot of the content that we get from EA. They come in some denim swatches as well as some neutral swatches. So this is probably my favorite top of the month. I just think it's so unique and really, really cute. Next, we have a top by Christopher067, who's another fantastic custom content creator. They make really nice earrings if you're interested in downloading jewelry, as well as the clothes. So this top is called the Charlie top. It kind of has like a peasant-y feeling to it. And Christopher067 has a fantastic color palette because you have a wide array of swatches, but you also have some really unique prints that you can see me clicking through. So great options here. Really like this top, sort of whimsical, and it would be good for a lot of different Sims. And then we have another really adorable little top. So this one is actually a recolor of a Clumsy Alien top. The Clumsy Alien top is called the Trisha. And this is a recolor by Sims in Winter. And as you can see, it's got kind of a muted color palette, which I think is nice. Some of the swatches do contain English, so if you don't like English in your game, if you want to keep it straight Simlish, this may not be the best top for you, or you could just choose one of the swatches that doesn't have any English on it. So I think that's really cute, and again, I just paired it with those cute little Astrid shorts from Clumsy Alien as well. And then the next top that we have is from Triliki, who is an extremely consistent custom content creator, has created really beautiful pieces over the years, so highly recommend checking out her stuff as well. And this one is called the Monster Bodysuit. Maybe not everyone's cup of tea, but it could work for a fun night out, or if you have an eccentric Sim, they might want to wear it. I do think it's really beautifully made, and again, I've just paired this with an existing skirt by Sora Sims, that same cherry skirt. So the bodysuit comes in a few different colors as well as these different patterns, so kind of the celestial as well as the camo, and then this checkered pattern. And then the very last top that we have is going to be by Jom Sims. And I like this. It's the Discover University shirt, but I really liked the colors on this one because it is these more pastel swatches and the plaids. I really loved the pastel plaids and thought that would look really good, again, for like a back to school lookbook or just on your teen or young adult Sims. I thought this would look really cute. So next we'll jump into some full body outfits, and the first one I have to show you is by Castaroo, and this is the square neck dress, and this one again won't be available until August 21st. I'll of course link all of this so that you can go to that person's Patreon, see if you're interested in signing up, and if not, you can check back on the 21st and download any content that you're interested in. But this one is just a really nice basic dress. It does come in only solid colors. I would love to potentially see a recolor in the future with some patterns, but I think it's a really nice dress. Could work for a lot of different Sims and a lot of different age groups, and I love the puffy sleeve detail. The next dress here is by Centate. I have quite a few of Centate pieces coming up. This one is called the Cassie dress. Comes in Centate's standard color palette. Really nice, casual option. Could be dressed up or down. And then the next one, which is absolutely beautiful, this is called the Thea dress. And this one, it comes in some great colors as per usual, but I love it in these deeper colors. And it's a little bit longer, could be styled up a little more fancy than some of the others. It has the lace detail on the sleeves as well as at the bottom. And the next dress we have is by Quirky Introvert, and this is from that same H&M Summer Florals collection. I love it because it reminds me of a dress I've seen in real life. And it does come in the bright colors similar to the top, but it also comes in these beautiful neutral swatches, so you can choose what's going to work best for your particular Sim and download only the neutrals, or you could have both the neutrals and the brights, which I think is great. Next up, we have another dress. This one is by Christopher 067, and this one is called the Ellie dress, and this is in Christopher 067's wonderful color palette, so it is going to come in both those solids and those beautiful patterns that are pretty unique. So great option for a lot of Sims. I think it's really cute with the slit here. It's fitted all the way around. It's pretty short, but I think a great dress overall. And then another one of my favorites for the month is a recolor, again by Faded Springs. This is a recolor of the pearl dress. And I love this. I love it the original, which I have here as well, but I love the recolor just because some of the neutral swatches are so nice. In particular, like these tones are my favorites, so perfect for fall, but it does come in a wide array of colors. And I think it just looks really nice. The jacket is well done. It looks great on a curvier Sim. So this is one of my favorite pieces for the month for sure. And then the last piece here is actually new to me, but not new. And this is again by Syntate. This is from the Autumn Winter collection. And this one is called the Florence dress. And what I love about this that is really unique is how you can accessorize it. So it comes in a couple of different pattern swatches, and then it comes in a lot of solids. And what is great about this one is that you can go into accessories and you can actually change a lot of the accents on the dress. So as you can see here, I'm changing it to kind of blue, and it's changing out my bow, the belt, the cuffs, the trim. I just think that's neat. I haven't seen that done by a lot of creators, so you could really customize this dress a lot of different ways to make it look unique on each particular Sim. And then the very last thing that I have today is a pair of shoes. And so that is actually going to be these T-bar heels by Syntate. So if we go into the shoes, you can see them here. They're going to come in the corresponding color palette for all of Syntate's clothes. And these are just a great practical option. Obviously a super high heel there, but looks really good with all of your more formal dresses or just your casual day-to-day dresses if you have a Sim who wants to rock a very high heel. So always good to add an extra pair of shoes to the game. That is everything we have for you this month. I'm sure there is more custom content coming out, being created every day, so we will check back in with you in a few weeks with another CC haul video. And if you have any great links or custom content creators you want to share in the comments below, please do. We look forward to catching up with you again soon. Bye everyone.